Welcome to Simply Living 770, y'all. We're back on a boat today. I guess I'm just gonna make like a whole montage of boat videos. I feel like we're gonna be doing a lot of this summer, but I do apologize if there's any wind noise. But yeah, we're out here on the boat. Let me see if I can give y'all a good view. Yeah, pretty good. So yeah, we all get on here. This boat dock was like completely under the water last time we were out here. It's freaking nuts. Here comes After Hours Automotive. It's gonna be boat cam. I don't know about this. Am I gonna hit that?
Look at that. Them apples. Yeah, he parked this like he knew what he was doing, even though he was scared as shit he was about to hit that Ranger.
I mean, I was making sure I wasn't. Definitely runs better full throttle than it did at idle.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I really thought it ran like shit at idle. I don't know why. I just assumed you'd have to adjust the timing for it to idle right. I feel like that might still be the case. We're definitely scooting though. We're scooting pretty good. It never likes a full throttle, but this boat is always, when it runs right, it scoots pretty damn good. But
that's pretty nice. Old school.
It's pretty nice. Pretty nice little bass boat. Definitely got some nice boats out here. He adjusted the timing and really running pretty good, I feel like. It's definitely gonna get us down the road. Gotta get some beer. What are we drinking today, Scotty?
Depends on if they have land shark or not.
The land shark's definitely been the boat favorite. That's what we're gonna try and get today. Got some of them dirt nasty Bud Lights. And,
Blue Bullets.
Blue Bullets, yeah. Blue Bullets, you can't go wrong with Blue Bullets. I mean,
You don't want one of these?
yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna drink beer today. Gotta have snacks, of course. Barbecue, Cool Ranch, and Doritos. I even got us some beef jerky and some peanuts.
Here, do you want to spill this all over for me?
No, I'm gonna let you do that. That's one of the reasons I'm not doing that. It's because I'm not gonna hear the bitching today.
I'm gonna kill it down before we leave.
Are you?
I mean,
I feel like you're not.
enough to where it's not sloshy.
Yeah, we always stop here to get snacks and fuel up and just kind of go for the day. Don't forget to put your gas cap back on either.
You know how much that was?
You told me 30, right? $30 for a gas cap that he left at the last gas pump he went to. And he did it at like, and the thing is, we didn't even get gas. I remember like when I went live last time, I think that's when we went and got fuel, tried to get fuel. The gas pump didn't work. They didn't fix it from last year. And then he left his gas cap there and had to order another one. Or did you order another one, or did you, you found one here or something?
I bought it here.
Oh, really?
I probably got my line for $5.
Yeah, but he spent $30 on a gas cap here. I think it's crazy, but
But it was better than cramming a rubber glove in it.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
now it's slap full, so I definitely need a cap on it.
Yeah. $47 on a 12-pack and snacks.
$46 on 11 gallons.
Good, we're even then. we're even Stevens for the day. That worked out good.
Damn, that is hot. But you did get 3 big ass bag of chips.
Well, I know we'll eat them. If we don't eat them today, we'll eat them. And I got, like I said, beef jerky and like some kind of honey roasted peanuts, but Copyright music. All right, catch y'all later. Bye. Look at all this pollen in the water. How are you not sneezing up a storm right now?
Because I'm on water and it's soaking it all up.
Maybe that is the case. I don't know, but
I'm just gonna go with that.
I don't know. He's out here trying to catch fish.
Dude, I've never caught one single fish in Allatoona, so I'm determined.
You know, I've only ever seen one person catch a fish. I mean, out of the year and a half that we've been coming out here, or the year and a half as far as seasons go.
That night that the boat got stuck and those guys were catching all those crappie at that.
Okay, so two instances. So I forgot about that, but it was like 2 weekends ago we came out here and we were flying down through Allatoona and the guy reeled it out and I'm like, hell yeah, dude, you know, and pointed at him and he's like, hey, you know, catch fish out here all the time, and like he didn't give a shit, but we're like, there's actually fish in this lake. What?
Yeah, we're like, they drained the fish.
This lake was like completely empty. Like I mean, as far as the website goes, it probably still had like 200 feet of water in it, right? But they were still
always at least 820. Like, I mean, 820 though is like right now it's 838, I think. If it goes to 820, it's like showing ground. That mud that was at, it was at like 820.
Because we got stuck. like we would try to go to one section of like one whole section of Allatoona you couldn't even get to. The water was so low, you had to pretty much stay on one side of it.
Yeah, that's 12 feet below full. But 12 feet below full is like, in some areas the water's only 12 feet deep.
Right.
So I mean that's zero once it's.
And I don't know if y'all can see, but that embankment over there, you can see where the water line was just a couple weeks ago. Like it went from like super empty to like super full. You can see the pollen lines on the rocks, which I think is crazy.
And now they're draining it back off.
Yeah, well, they had to. Really, right now it's probably perfect, isn't it? It might just be a hair full.
This is
ideal.
Like ideal, yeah.
Yeah.
The dock, you can tell by the dock pretty much. Like
yeah. Yeah, because last week we came out here, you still couldn't use the dock. The water was above the bridge.
The first week we came out here during like the winter still. The dock was sitting flat on the rocks and you couldn't use it because the boat wouldn't even make it to the dock. And then the next time we come out, it was so full, the ramp was covered in water.
To be fair, we got a shit ton of rain in like 2 weeks. It just rained for like 2 weeks straight. So I mean, you know, what do you expect? But yeah, it did, because all winter there was nothing in this lake hardly all winter. It was super low, and then all of a sudden, like you couldn't even use the boat dock. Like it was so full. So. Honestly, the boat dock, this is the first time we've been able to use the boat dock in probably almost a year.
Since last season, yeah.
Yeah. So, maybe not a year, maybe like 6 months, but it's been a minute for sure. Scott's determined to catch a fish today.
I'm catching a fish. They say cast 5 times. If you don't get a bite, change your bait. After 5 different baits, change spots. But I'm going with 10 casts on one bait, maybe 10 casts on another, and then change spots.
Yeah. I like to fish, but I'm more of a catfish person. I like to put a chicken liver on there, cast it out.
Drink beer and wait for the catfish to eat.
I'm lazy. I'm a very lazy fisherman. I like to cast it out, leave it out there, let the fish smell it. I'll drink beer, eat a sandwich, whatever. Scott wants to like actually fish, which is cool, but it's not my style. So he's gonna fish, and I'm gonna pretend I have a catfish liver out there.
You know, I almost called you last night at like midnight and was like, "Hey, let's go grab a bucket of chicken liver and take it to the lake."
So I guess I ought to back up, huh?
Yeah, we should probably get out of these. Jonathan's not paying attention, even though he's the captain. Are you raising that up?
I'm late putting it back down.
I was gonna say, cause yeah, it's already all the way up, pretty much. Here's my cheap-ass fishing setup that Caleb Winningham broke my fishing pole, so he donated this one that he brought to me because he owed me for damaging my pole.
What Caleb do to your pole?
He snapped the tip off of it, so he gave me this nice, fancy Walmart Shakespeare one, which I am a value shopper, and I love Walmart, and I'm good with a cheap-ass pole, because even if I bought my own, I still... Like, I got all my fishing gear on Craigslist for, like, $150 for probably a lot more than $150 worth of stuff.
Look at the trail of clean water that we made through the pollen. I don't know if this camera's gonna pick that up, but
it's definitely gonna pick it. Can you not see it on the screen right now?
It I don't know why. That's why I don't know if I'm gonna keep this GoPro, because it like the screen goes out. Like it's like it saves battery or whatever. Like it goes out as I record after a few minutes.
Push this button into it.
I don't don't know. Mode's over here. That's mode.
Oh, there you go. Highlight added, it said.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you can definitely see the pollen in there.
yeah. So anyway, I kind of wish it would stay, you know, the screen would stay up, but I guess it saves battery, and I haven't quite figured out how to turn that off, if it even does, because it only, I'm gonna have to see all this footage and see how it works, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's gonna be too wide, because it only lets me do wide view. As in my old session camera that I loved, that I lost in this lake, it would do any camera angle that I want. Yeah, and I like his camera too. I actually went out to go buy the session, but
The Best Buy salesman got you?
no, they don't. I don't even think they sell the session anymore. Like, if they do sell it, it's not at Best Buy. Like, I'd have to probably go on Amazon and buy it or something. So. But anyway, we're gonna jam to some copyright music so he can fish. We'll cut back in later.
Time to live it like my daddy. I don't cuss around my mama. The redneck yacht club. And buying the bar, another round of shots. Close my tab and hit the fucking line. You know, forgot about Rowdy, but no doubt he's still around. So don't tempt me with a good time.
Yeah, dude just fired up his boat. This is a really nice cove, though. I mean, like, everything out here is nice shit. Look at that. It's fucking sweet. We're out here just fishing and boating on our I say on Scotty's Redneck Yacht Club over here. But hey, it works. It works. Hey, what, $700 for this boat? Threw a motor in it.
$4 grand in it now.
You got that much in it? I mean, I knew you threw some stuff in it.
That ignition system was $200, and then about another.
But still, $4 grand. I mean, I don't know. I feel like you could buy something for $4 grand, and then still do all that same shit to it. So you might as well just do it. Know you're going into it. I'm gonna back up.
I heard he's got a Prius, cause he's in the rendering. It sounds like it sucks. He can't even make a look.
So Jonathan has been commandeered by the Game Warden, the Ranger. Let's hope that this day ends very, very nicely, and not the way that I expect it to end, because I was standing up on the front seat, which you'll see in this YouTube video, but that is illegal in Georgia because there is no front rails, handrails, or anything like that. So, got him. Wish us luck.
I know. I thought one of us.
So, wherever I'm at, we did not just get a ticket for me standing on the front seat of the boat while we're moving, and he didn't even tell me not to do it. He just said, you know, accidents could happen. Yeah, so they take Jonathan. Yeah, so welcome YouTube to this event. We just get pulled over by the Rangers.
You do your bit, and then I'm gonna do mine. I'm gonna have to use your footage.
By the Game Warden, and so they put Jonathan on their boat and kicked me away, and I'm like, fuck, here we go. And so they pulled Jonathan off. Yeah, you can hammer out and grab that one. So they pulled Jonathan on their boat and start doing field sobriety tests and all this shit. Did they make you pat your legs? And
It was just follow the finger.
well, they don't make you pat your legs anymore, apparently. They make you just follow the finger. But they didn't even warn me not to stand on the seat. They just said that it could be dangerous.
Idle?
Uh-oh, they're pulling over to someone else now.
He said they, oh, here, give me saying this.
Yeah.
So I was doing my field sobriety or whatever. He's like, them guys just let off their fire extinguisher or whatever. And I'm like, what? I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, they totally just let off their fire extinguisher. I'm like, oh, okay. And, but anyway, I was doing my field sobriety. They were doing this to me or whatever. And they're like, them guys just let off their fire extinguisher. They saw a cloud of smoke. And I'm like, dang, really? They're like, yeah, they were actually really super cool. But they did a field sobriety for me. And then they're like, all right, free to go kind of deal. And then they go straight over to this other boat that they specifically said let off their fire extinguisher. And who knows what's happening now. But yeah, that's pretty much the story on that.
And
But they did complete everything for me, and
Let's
then put me
pedal over
back.
there and be like, hey, are they all right?
I just feel like that's asking for trouble.
So what did how did everything go though on their boat?
I mean, it went fine. I did the field sobriety, and my eyes look. So I had to take all my shit off or whatever. And my eyes kept. I was crying. I was literally crying
Because you're looking in the sun.
I'm looking in the sun, and the wind's blowing, and I'm like, and so I'm like doing this field sobriety like this. Yeah. So they're doing all this, and I'm like, he's like, all right, I'll let you wipe your eyes. So I'm like doing it over here, doing this shit, like wiping tears away from my eyes, and he's like, all right, I'll let you fix yourself. And I did that 2 or 3 times, and he was like, all right, well, we're going to put you back with buddy or whatever. I'm like, all right, thanks.
Thank God they didn't field sobriety me, because I'm pretty sure I would fail.
All I'm saying is, I feel like, honestly, I thought there was a slight chance I was going to fail it just because of how how watery my eyes were, and like how I was like, and he like told me to stop moving my head like 3 times. And I'm like, my bad.
Look, I can't believe he didn't ticket us for our class 5 being ripped, and he didn't ticket me for standing on the front of the boat, and he didn't ticket Jonathan for drinking beers and driving the boat. So we have a good day ahead of us.
That's always a great idea, to tell the truth, as long as you're not just completely fucked up.
If you are fucked up, they're probably gonna notice that.
Yes. So don't drink more than 3 beers. If you do drink 3 beers, tell the truth. Go to a field sobriety, and that'll be that. And be nice. Don't be a fucking asshole like people like to be. Don't be an asshole, and it's not that big a deal. People always say they get pulled over by the cops all the time. They're just dicks. Well, you're probably a dick first, and even if they are a dick first, there's no reason for you to be a dick because you're just going to escalate the situation.
Right. Agreed.
So, yeah, I drank 3 beers, did a field sobriety, and this motherfucker's standing on the edge of the boat like Titanic, and none of us got a ticket. We got ripped shit in here. Like, he saw beer cans. Like, I know he saw this beer can next to me while I was driving. And
That's the only beer can that's even visible.
He told me he saw beer cans, plural, but I mean, I don't know if I don't know what he saw.
That's all we saw. He just said that to make it out to be able to watch our boat die as soon as we go to pull off.
Any tools?
Yeah, you know that Game Warden boat is running top notch. They called up. We were doing like 30 miles an hour, and they were just like, boom, on our tail, whipping you. Yeah, they definitely, that was good shit. Woo! Allatoona life. It takes 2 DUIs to go on your...
I know, that's why I wasn't nervous about it, but...
They could have towed us though.
Oh,
yeah, everyone, let's thank God I wasn't driving. Because I do feel like they would have been like, you're intoxicated. Even though they didn't breathalyze, I feel like, I don't know, I had like 2 mixed drinks and Jonathan just been drinking beer. So I should have been drinking beer, I guess. But at the same time, that's why I put Jonathan behind the wheel. Because he was just drinking beer. And beer's good for like cruising for the day, have a couple beers, you know. As long as you don't have more than 1 an hour, which he hasn't. So, good thing.
And I told him that I had been drinking since about noon. So he knew I had 3 drinks in 3 hours. So I mean, he knew I wasn't fucked up. He just had to make sure, and I told him about my broke ankle and that, you know, that I needed to be careful. He wrote out a report and was like, just to document it, you know, are you injured or whatever? He's like, obviously you have a broke ankle. And I'm like, yeah. I mean, other than that, I'm good. So, but I mean, otherwise it's a very painless process. It's a matter of getting on a police boat, you know, and all that.
And knowing they could put you in handcuffs.
Here's the way I felt about it, is I knew I wasn't, at most, they could have given me a DUI, but it wouldn't have been that big a deal, and they were decent cops, they were decent people, knew I was just out here having fun, and the only reason I got pulled over is because this guy was being a fucking idiot. So I wasn't all that concerned about it. And they did, I mean, they got my information, but they didn't write me a ticket. They didn't say, here, you have to be in court, you have to do this. They were like, all right, you're good, get on back, get on the boat. That's it.
Rock on. Thank God for Georgia Game Warden. At least you weren't fishing, because they would have written you a ticket for that shit.
Are we going back for Vanessa, or so we're just chilling for a minute?
No, we're going back for her.
Do I need to turn around?
This is the right way, ain't it?
No, it's fucking not. That's why I was wondering where you tell me to go this way. It's the way we came. We're about back at the club where we were chilling at.
Oh, yeah, we'll turn around.
I was wondering why you were telling me to go this way. I thought you just wanted to like get out of there or something.
It's hard to navigate the lake whenever you're having a good time. Hey, as long as we don't run out of gas, we'll be fine.
I know. Yeah, that was definitely a crazy ass experience. But
Are you sure we're not going the right
I
way?
swear it's this way. 100%.
We were going this way already.
No, we weren't. We're going this way.
We turned around to go that way. Go back in that boat.
I mean, look it up on the thing. I'm pretty sure we're going the right way now. So I'm gonna do a review on this camera real quick. It freaking sucks. This thing's been frozen up for forever, but so just for the record, I've got to get a lot of footage from Scott Parker's camera because it didn't work during this whole ordeal. But so yeah, I got pulled over by the what do you call him?
The Ranger, the Game Warden. Yeah.
Game Warden Ranger on Lake Allatoona. Got pulled over by them, and I'm sure he's got a little bit of footage for you. The moral of the story is,
don't stand on the front seat.
yeah, this guy's, I wish I had video of it, but this guy's standing on the front seat doing the Titanic, and I'm driving. I've had about 3 beers, and I tell them that whenever they pull us over, and the moral of the story is just be truthful. Tell them what you, as long as you don't have like 10 beers in your system, then you're screwed anyway, because they're gonna find out whether you tell them the truth or not. Anyway, we're about to go eat, and I'll clip back in later. How you feel about it? I feel like it's a bad
I'm not
idea.
babying you when you get sick. You hear me?
He's crazy. I mean, it's nice outside, but the water's cold.
It is below 60 degrees.
He's about to freeze his ass off.
His nuts are going to recede back into his body.